All right, I know it's almost summertime and school's almost over for the year, but we've got a history lesson. Well, all right, we've got some vintage Disney. Been a little minute since we went back to the 80s and one thing from the 90s. So buckle up, hurry back. Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon. Hey Disney Afternoon gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning here, clearly my last video didn't make you unsubscribe. And if you're new and missed all the drama, linked up above. My name is Jake. We do all kinds of Disney stuff here, including subscriptions and box hauls and swaps and trips and trivia and history, vintage, which is what we're doing today. So if any of that interests you, let's hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on the next Disney adventure. All right, so it's been a little bit since I bored you with my vintage. Just kidding. You know how I feel about vintage here, and I hope you're starting to feel the same. There's something magical about just these historical things that connect us to the past. So I've got a small pile of stuff waiting to go that's been gathering dust. So let's just get right into it. So this is the only thing that's opened. Check out this vintage Fox and the Hound comic book. This is a really nice edition. It's in actually really excellent shape. Kelly from Magical Disney Pals, if you haven't seen this one, get yourself a copy of this. And if you don't know them, I'll link them down below and you can go check out their channel. But they love the Fox and the Hound. So let me show you a little bit of the inside of this. It's just a really great comic book edition, and this is in such good shape. I forget what I paid for it, but it was really hardly any money at all. But the story that goes with it is this. In kindergarten, I remember taking trips to the library in the school, and the first shelf when you walked in the room, all the way to the left, third shelf from the top that I could barely reach, on the far left sat this comic. I remember checking this out over and over and over and over again. I don't know exactly what my fascination is. I'm guessing that I probably hadn't even seen the movie at this point. I think I just liked the graphic illustrations and the animals. There was, let's see if I can find it here. There was one part that just I was obsessed with, and it was the little bird falling down the drain pipe from the roof. And I don't know why that page fascinated me so much. Let me see if I can quickly find it here. But I remember that, and I was embarrassed. I would check it out again and be like, oh, I hope they don't ask why I'm checking this out. I'm going to be embarrassed to tell them why. And I don't even, there's no logic in that, literally no logic in that. But,
all right. If I fast forward to this, you'll know I'm just jumping around and it took me a hot second to find this.
Oh yeah, right. So it was, here it is. So it was, this is the springtime section. I forget what these two birds' names were. They have funny little names. They're super cute though. And the worm fell down the drain pipe and got squirted out. I don't know why that amused me so. It did. And then it went on to this page, and there was more of it. The bird chasing the worm, and then they get caught in this whole little, like, adventure thing. Yeah, I was obsessed with that and kept checking this out for that reason. So, happy to have this back in my collection. It's a beautiful edition. Next, let's jump to the vintage random 90s thing. These are all 80s. All right, 1990 borderline. But I picked up this VHS, The Magic Behind the Movie, and this is the making of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. They used to put these out in video stores, Blockbuster and whatever, and you could rent it. rent this title for free as a promotional. This was narrated by Jason Alexander. You can find this on YouTube. There's some grainy copies, but this was a couple dollars on eBay. It happened to pop up. It's still sealed in its package, and I thought maybe having a clean copy would be fun. I was obsessed with the making of all of the Disney films. I loved the art of animation, and I had wanted to be an animator at one point, so this will be cool to watch again. I haven't seen it in a while. I think it's only like a half hour or something. It probably premiered also on the Disney Channel. They would do a lot of these promotional half-hour spots to kind of get you excited for the movie. And then I do remember them releasing it on VHS, where you could take it for free and sign it out. All right, what do we got? Let's go with this. We got a vintage poster. This is from 1990. Any guesses? What film came out in 1990? Where are my trivia people at? I talk about this movie a lot. Let me see if I can get this out of here. Here it goes. I got this on Mercari, which is a great website or app if you don't know it. People sell some things on there for good prices sometimes. This was lost in the mail for a little bit. The woman emailed me. She's like, let's just cancel to give you your money back. I was like, no. Let's wait because then I'll feel bad. This is so nice. And it says, all right, before I show you, I'll read the note. Hi, James, which is my real name. Ooh, there's something you learned today. I just want to say thank you for your purchase. Every penny counts, and it was very much appreciated. I also hope that you and your family are doing well during these difficult times. Heather. And this, look at that gorgeous handwriting. Heather, thank you for being such a wonderful seller. Thank you for offering to give me my money back. But the poster did come, and are we ready for this reveal? It is The Rescuers Down Under. Gorgeous poster. You know how I feel about this film. This is the iconic logo and artwork for the film. It's a slightly smaller than traditional size poster. I don't know if this was used in, this might be a reprint, I can't remember, but this might have been, used in video stores and things like that, as opposed to the like big 16 by or 24 by 36 posters that are a little more standard. I just love the colors of this. It is so good. This may have to find its way into the background. Disney Afternoon, you're staying, but I don't know, maybe over here, we'll see. I never have enough room for artwork, but I am so glad to have this in my collection. Heather, thank you. All right, so moving along. This has been pre-opened, but I have not looked at these. In fact, they're still sealed in the, let me grab my knife. So in the day, a lot of times for premieres and other special things, they would hand out like movie booklets that were promotionals basically for the film. So I picked up a couple, I think there's a couple of these in here. Let's find out. Yeah, are they both the same? Yeah, I think they're both the same. So these are from The Black Cauldron, Disney's probably darkest film, and kind of, they say the dark comes before the dawn. And this was probably a low point in terms of the film. I like the film, actually, an awful lot. But in terms of the company and the film, coming out of this film, they would kind of get a little more light with Rescue, Great Mouse Detective, An Oliver and Company, and then of course finally The Little Mermaid, which turned the entire thing around. But this was the low point. How many people have seen this movie? Comment down below if you have seen this movie or have even read the books. The books are really good, and this has a lot of potential. So this was just there's a lot of stills in here. It's very fantasy when sort of this dark Tolkien fantasy was dying out a little bit in the market. I think it was more, that style was more popular in the 70s in terms of like pop culture and things like that. And then on the inside is all of the credits. You've got all the animators and the directors, producers, all of that. Elmer Bernstein, who was the brother of Leonard Bernstein, of course, wrote West Side Story, was the film score on this, and then all of the actors are listed. You know, there's not a lot of fanfare. It is dark. It's a dark film. And then it's just dark on the back. But I did pick up, 2 of them came in the set, and I really, really like these. They're great collector's items, and these were in really good condition. And, you know, 1985 was an interesting year. It was the first major year that Michael Eisner was really taking over. He came in 84, but a lot of things were already in progress. So this was kind of the low, but then Wuzzles and Gummy Bears came out, and then, so he was really starting to turn things around. So happy again to add these to my collection. And we've got one more thing. Uh-oh, dropped the knife. And this, did I open this already? I did not. Knife, come back. This is 1989, so we're squeaking in just before, I think my knife bent. There it goes, when I dropped it. So this is a album, well, you'll see in a minute.
And why? Why boxes why? And one more? Okay. Oh my gosh. Why does everything hate me? Okay. Oh baby.
I think we did it. All right, so I think that's all that's really in here. So, in the day, oh, so good to have this. Who collected these? These were the Panini sticker albums. Remember, you got the album, and then you bought the like mystery sticker packs, and they all had, I don't know, 6 stickers or 4 stickers in it. And they had, some of them were single stickers, and then some of them, like this one that's not quite completed, had 4 images, and you had to collect all 4 in order to get the full image together. I have Chippendale, Wuzzles, Darkwing Duck, and I think the full sticker set for Tailspin, but I don't have, I don't have the book for Tailspin yet. And this one's clearly not completed, so I'm going to have to work on getting some stickers to complete this. But this came out, they were all separated by different episodes, so you could kind of relive some of your favorites, some of the early episodes. I like this Dinosaur Duck episode. And, you know, they're kind of on this cheap newsprinty paper. But, you know, we were all collecting these. So if you collected these, which ones did you collect? Because they made them for more than Disney properties. They, you know, all kinds of Saturday morning cartoons had them. I think they even had some bands and other pop culture, some sports things. Bermuda Triangle Tangle. So some of these are pretty completed. There goes the Police. We've got Magica and some of the Beagle Boys. Hotel Strange. Yeah, so and here goes this is a duplicate sticker. So there's Launchpad, and then there was, so this is what they look like, the back of them. They were all numbered, and they came in these little mystery packs. So I'm gonna have to do some deep diving and searching for those to see if I can complete it. You could mail away in different parts of the world. I think you could mail away for the sticker exchange. Trading double stickers with your friends is great fun, and you can even trade with us. 1 for 1. For each sticker you send us, we will trade you one of ours. We will trade up to 30 stickers at one time, provided they are from the DuckTales collection. So you could actually send them in, which is pretty cool, and get the ones that you needed or wanted, and then they would trade them out for you. So very cool. I've been looking for one of these. They tend to go for a little pricey. This one was cheap, and so I was glad to pick that up and add it to my collection. So there you go, a little vintage, a little nostalgia. Which was your favorite item from this little mini haul that I did? Tell me if you collected the Panini stickers. And if you're new, thanks for being here. Subscribe. Got more adventures coming up. Some box swaps are coming up towards the beginning of next month, so in a couple of weeks. Hopefully some subscription boxes are on their way. And I've got a few other fun things planned for you. So do all of that. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And until the next Disney afternoon.
Hope to see you back real soon, sharing in Jake's Disney afternoon.